What is up, everybody? This is Brandon back, and this is your daily mining hash rates and a little bit of news video. Well, there's not really a whole lot of news other than the fact that the market just keeps going up. It's Friday, April 13th, 2018. If you'll look, it's a little after 12 o'clock right now. I'm recording this, so technically it's Saturday, but these are what I benchmarked just a little bit ago, so these are Friday's hash rates. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I try to do this every single day. These are the cards that I'm running. I'm only showing one of each. I'm not showing multiples that I currently own. So that way you get a good idea what each and every single graphics card of the different series makes. My 1030 I'm letting a friend borrow. My 750 I have the cooler off of it and just messing around with it. I don't own a 1070 and I don't own a 570 currently. So just for everybody that's going to comment about that. Now, going down the line, starting at the 1052 gigabytes, making 49 cents a day on Equihash at 170 sols. Yesterday, the previous day over here, making 49 cents also. So basically, Equihash, I'm straight mining Zencash, has stayed stagnant from yesterday to today, but getting 50 cents out of a 1052 gig is good in my book. So we'll leave that one be. Now the 1050 Ti 4 gig is getting 56 cents a day on Dagger Hashimoto. I'm direct mining Ethereum with that, and that's up from 54 cents yesterday, so 2 cents gain on that one. The 1060 6 gigabyte model is at 89 cents straight mining Ethereum, getting 21.5 mega hash roughly across all those, or each card. And that is up from 84 cents yesterday, so we had a 5 cents increase per day on the 1060s. I still don't have a 1070. I still really want to get one. 1080 8 gigs are doing $1.61 a day. I have my 1080. Oh, I have one of my 1080s straight mining Equihash. That's the one I have benchmarked here. It's a Zencash, by the way, and that is up from $1.60. So 1 cent increase, barely noticeable, but I mean $1.60 on a 1080, I'll take it. The RX 564 gig doing 58 cents a day, direct mining Ethereum on Dagger Hashimoto, pulling 14 mega hash roughly. I did have these a little higher. It was in the 14.5 range, but they were unstable. They would make it about halfway through the day and then it would restart. So I backed it back down a little bit, got the memory down, and seems to be stable at that. I'll show you all my overclocks on these cards here shortly. And that is up from 57 cents a day yesterday. So the 580 went up a cent. Not bad. I mean, I'll take an increase over a decrease any day. The RX 580 is doing $1.27 a day on 31 mega hash on Dagger Hashimoto, and that is up from $1.24 yesterday. So a solid 3 cents jump from yesterday. So everything either stayed the same or went up. And you know what? You can't complain with a day like that. Now let's go ahead, and everybody wanted me to start showing coin market cap on every single video just for reference, and you know what, I don't blame them. So right now Bitcoin's just hovering right at the $8,000 mark. It's actually 7,993 right now. Ethereum's just over $500 at 502.15 cents. And then if we go down here, let's see, Monero's at 193. Is there anything else fairly significant? Zcash is at 232. Let's see what Zencash is at. Zencash is at $31.44. So it's been gaining pretty heavily. I've been a big Zencash miner ever since Vosscoin got me into it. But yeah, you look, it's just been going up, 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 up. So we're gonna keep on mining that with some of my cards. Now if I go over to simple mining, I'll show you what overclocks I'm running. I just changed the overclocks on this one. That's why it has a restart on it. This is my 1060 rig. If we look at the overclocking on it, I have the core set to 140 over, and all these are 600, 600, 600. Those are all 1060s right there. And then I have a 1050 Ti. It's got Samsung memory, so I'm pushing it a little harder. But all my 1060s I have at 85 on the power, except for one. One's starting to run a little bit hot. I think I might need to pull it out and redo the thermal paste on it. And then my 1050 Ti I have at 65 watts. Target temperature is 70, maximum fan speed 70. And it looks like well, if I can get it to hover there, we're holding right between 69 to 70 degrees Celsius. I'm rethinking my original idea up there because during the day it's starting to get a little warmer, and I just can't get the airflow that I really need. I need either a bigger fan, or I just need to go ahead and cool that room off. So I'm fighting between, do I just put an AC unit in there and close that door? I don't know. That might be the thing, because a much bigger fan or more fans is just gonna burn just as much electricity as putting a window unit. I already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans in that room, so you know, might as well maybe just do a small window unit and close that room off. But then down here for the AMD cards, I have the overclocking set for the 900 core undervolt. This first one right here at 1200 on the core is the RX 580 Sapphire Nitro Plus, 2200 on the memory, and then the 1020s are the RX 560s, and I have the memory at 2020. Power stage is 5, target temperature 70, minimum fan speed 70, and we're holding steady between 69 to 62 Celsius, so solid right there. And then my 1050s, these things are running a little warm, between 70 to 74. That's just because it's on the Octo miner and they're super close together. For the overclocking, I run 100 on the core, 100 on the memory, 30 on all my 1050s, and 120 on my 1080s. And I'm still managing to get basically like 1700 sols. So let's do some, well, we'll worry about that later. I was saying, let's go to the Brandoncoin Reddit and let's pick out a rig of the day. If you want to get your rig featured, go link in the description to the Brandoncoin Reddit, and make sure to post a new post with the description, pictures. If you have a YouTube or any kind of social media, post it down there also. I always love to check out, you know, what people got going on. And I pick one every single day, or at least try to. Sometimes I forget, it happens. But yeah, let's see what we got here. My bits for my first rig build, missing GPUs. Not gonna click on that one yet. You need some GPUs, mate. A trio rig, octo miners. Let's look at this trio rig. 3 1060s. Oh, he's got some reference 1060s. He's got a, okay, so he's got his motherboard inside there, and he's just running the riser. Wait, oh no, the motherboard's out. What's going on in here? Why do you have cables running in there? I like the fan placement. I do like the fan placement. I have those fans and they work really good for, they're cheap too, but they blow good. Well, I don't know what's going on with the wires, but there's a motherboard. Yeah, I don't know. Hey man, function over form. If it does the job, it's not wrong. Here is my 3 1060 Trio mining rig. That's a Gigabyte Z270 motherboard, G4400 processor, 3 Founders Edition 1060s. My cat's like freaking out behind me. 4 gigs of DDR4 and a 600 watt bronze power supply, 500 gig hard drive, Windows 10 running on NiceHash. It's a start for now. Would love to get some more cards. I'll be building a rig frame soon to get these cards spaced out a little more. Yeah, those close together, I guess them being a reference design is good because it'll just exhaust the air out of the front. But thanks for the great content, Brandon. Thank you, NistTech2720, for sharing your build. I really do appreciate it, and everybody else does too. So let's see here. Oh, okay, that's what he did. He said I couldn't fit everything inside the case, so he brought everything out. Besides, my temps are a lot colder outside the case. So thank you for sharing. I really do appreciate that. It's I mean, it's definitely there. It's interesting. Uh-oh. Dog. Honda guy. I'm a Honda guy too. Got your boxes down there. Got some lean body. Building some muscle. Alright. I'm gonna go put my cat to bed. That sounded weird. Anyway, adios guys. Thank you for watching. It's super late. Well, super late for me anyway. So I'm gonna upload this video and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Adios. I did want to bring up one more thing, just adding this into the end of the video, but I did a little digging, little research. I called a couple people, and I am not going to be able to have a raffle to raffle off the build or a system. There's a couple things I can do. One of them is I can just outright give it away. But if I just put something together like that just to give it away, I currently don't make any money off the YouTube, and my only revenue from this channel that comes in is through the Amazon affiliate links, and they haven't even come close to building a system. I can't share with you what I've actually made through Amazon affiliate links because that would be a void of the agreement, but just to let y'all know, I've only gotten paid once, and it's not even enough to get the Ryzen 3. So if that gives you a rough idea, but I can actually do a no purchase necessary sweepstakes, and from what I've read and also talking to a couple people, this is how a lot of people actually get around the whole illegal raffle rule, because a raffle is technically gambling, and gambling is illegal to be hosted for profit. I'm not looking to make a lot of profit, but I'm not doing it for a nonprofit agency, so I fall under having to run a sweepstakes. So it's no purchase necessary, so I will have to create a form, and you can fill that form out and then mail it into the attached address, and that will get you a free entry into winning the system. And then also there will be free entries for people who buy a sticker. And I've been talking to a graphics artist that's kind of changing up some ideas, and if this works out good, I'd like to do like different stickers for each build. So the first sticker kind of relate to my channel and the build, whether or whatever it kind of goes together. So just looking at that model, mailing in, you would only be able to get one entry per person per mail in. So that means if you mail one in, you get one entry. If you mail two in, you still only get one entry. But if you bought a sticker, each sticker would get you 10 free entries. So technically, you could win the system without even buying anything. You could just mail a entry in, but you would obviously have a little bit higher chances if you had bought something. But it is no purchase necessary. Sweepstakes, not a raffle. So I gotta make sure and change my wording away. It's a sweepstakes giveaway. Thank you guys for watching. If I worded that wrong, or if that came out wrong, please comment down below. And if I'm just going in a bad direction with this whole like giveaway thing, just let me know, and I'll just stop it. But I'm thinking about a Ryzen 3 with like 8 gigs of RAM, pretty standard stuff, with a 1060 or possibly like two 1050s. I think maybe a 1060 be a better step, or possibly two RX 560s, whatever I can actually fit on a motherboard that has two full-size slots. A couple people have told me maybe to go back a gen on the motherboard and processor to save money, to put two graphics cards in the system. I just wanted to be able to be versatile to where it could play games and also mine, and make it worthwhile to mine. I'm not gonna stick a 1030 in there and tell you, oh yeah, it's a mining multi-purpose hybrid system and it only makes like 10 cents a day. No, I want you to make more than that. So if you got any ideas, the budget or the price range I'm trying to keep the system in is like the $600 to $700 price range. So if you have some ideas and actually want to email me some spec out lists, if it is a DDR3 system, I have a ton of DDR3 RAM already. So I was looking at like the FX processors, like the FX 8 cores or 6 cores, because I basically wouldn't even have to buy the RAM. I have like 20 plus gigs of it just available. But as for that, just keeping it simple, doing a single SSD and having it so you could expand on it or upgrade it later is kind of the way I'm looking at it. But sorry to drag this out. Thank you guys for watching. This is Brandon on Brandoncoin. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.